Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
I don't think I go home with my character in my head. It's a job at the end of the day. I enjoy it, and when they say pack up, I switch off.
It's a little sensitive subject, so I did watch a lot of documentaries, did read a few articles, and I think I was in safe hands. Like, my directors were very good.
You know what happens when you know your co-actors well and you know your team well? It's there's a certain amount of trust that grows, and that translates well on screen.
With new drama, new tension, more action, more revenge and love, we have season 2 of Tanaav back with us, and today we have the cast members. Welcome to India Forum, everyone.
Thank you.
So firstly to Rajat sir and Satyadeep, so I wanted to ask that, usually when long format shows are made, a character को बहुत ज़्यादा invest होना पड़ता है, and now that there are 2 seasons of it, so I want to know how much are you emotionally attached with the characters, and does it also affect you as a person because of the characters?
I mean, I think I know what his answer will be, and mine's quite similar. I don't think I go home with my character in my head. It's a job at the end of the day. I enjoy it, and when they say pack up, I switch off. I don't know, maybe I would have been a different actor had I gone home with my character in my head, but no, I mean, I come back the next day and switch on and switch off, and I'm happy that that's the sort of relationship I have with the work.
Right.
It's the same answer for me, more or less. You don't invest that much in the character. And also it is at the time of the shoot. After that, you don't carry that. I don't know. I think I'm not trying to think of it. It could happen to somebody if somebody was very, let's say, not formed as a person.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm speculating.
Yeah.
Then you could get affected. For example, when you read a book or when you watch a film, you could get very affected by it at the age of 20, 22 maybe, But not so much later. So I think you are pretty sure of who you are.
Yes.
And this is the part you played.
Right. Gaurav, to you, I wanted to say that I've been talking with people after seeing the trailer, and we've seen you as, Ahan, like from Rook and We're Beautiful,
Right.
and we've literally loved you as the lover boy.
Yeah.
And when we saw the trailer, we were like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this?
Why?
So with that,
Why? Gaurav, why?
so what do you feel about that coming into this, the grey shade, and how did you get into the skin of this character?
I actually, up till now, I was wondering that I'm really lucky to have gotten this, but
Now you put a doubt in my head.
now you have put it out in my head. Honestly, no, I'm really excited for this. This is it's a fantastic character. I mean, I'm really glad that I'm playing this. And how did I get into the skin of the character? I mean, we had a couple of workshops, like we had these action boot camps where we had a international coach from South Africa, Dan, who'd come here. He trained us for a week here. And then apart from that, it's a little sensitive subject. I mean, this character can be a little sensitive. So I did watch a lot of documentaries, did read a few articles, and I think I was in safe hands. Like, my directors were very good, and so it wasn't really like, the pressure wasn't really on me.
Right. So do you all agree with how, Sudhir sir was saying that with you all it's very easy because, you all have bonded together well, and you keep calling each other even after the shoot is done and everything. So is it really like that? And do you feel that it gets easy when the characters or off screen are bonded well, so that, you can do it good on screen?
I think it does. I think it also helps that this is a second season. So it's just that amount of time spent with each other off set, actually. And that's what sort of creates the sort of relationships that you have and the comfort that you have. And it sort of reflects on screen as well. And yeah, like I said, a lot of this show is shot outside of Mumbai. So you're all staying in the same hotel, you're eating all your meals together. It's just a completely different vibe, and I think that lends to the sort of on-screen camaraderie.
You know what happens when you know your co-actors well and you know your team well? It's there's a certain amount of trust that grows, and that translates well on screen. Because then you are good with give and take. You say a line, and I might improvise it some other way, and that might give you an idea to improvise some other way, and then that helps everybody's characters.
Right. Do you want to add something?
I mean, same what he just said, that when you're away from your family for 2 months, you're all staying together, traveling together, having your meals together. So, I mean, you become a family there.
Yeah.
So it's easier. I mean, the bond becomes much more stronger. Yeah.
Rajat sir, I wanted to tell you this since a long time now I've met you. I have loved both of your films, Kapoor and Sons and Gehraya, because, and you know, it's usually debated on social media that both of these films were made ahead of its time, and you know, now it will be getting more attraction if it's released now. And since you know, there's a surge in how movies are being re-released in cinemas these days. So do you feel that now can be the time when these two films can come? And do you also feel that they were made ahead of their time?
I don't know if they were made ahead of the time. Especially Kapoor and Sons did very well for its time. So I don't know if it was released now, it would have done better because it already did quite well.
Of course, yeah.
Gehraya maybe, but I'm not sure if the time is right even now for Gehraya. I personally like Gehraya more than Kapoor and Sons. I think it's quite nice and dark, and which I like. And I think Shakun Batra also is growing as a director.
Yeah.
And I really think his next film will be even better.
Right. But did you also feel that like it's actually ahead of its time and that
Gehraya,
people will
yes.
take
Gehraya,
time?
I think I would. I don't know if it would do better now. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 years later.
Of course. And now that I talked about this, so we have seen how there's a surge in, you know, films re-releasing and coming in theatres. So if I ask three of you that, do you feel there's any specific film which you would want to go to the theatres and revisit again and watch as an audience?
I don't mind watching Gangs of Wasseypur second part now.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. And even Tumbad, which I have not seen in a theatre, so I might go and watch it.
Right.
I would love to see Diwar again. I mean, I love that movie, and I've never seen it in a theatre. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes out, I'm going to go for sure.
And
I think I'll be very selfish and say that I'd love for Bombay Velvet to come out again. Because 5 people saw it.
right. And lastly, I would want you all to give a message to the audience to just hook onto the screens for this season.
Well, Tanaav 2 is releasing on Sony Live on 6th of September. Do watch it. It's made with a lot of love, and I think it's very good. And those who have loved Tanaav, the first season, will like it even better.
Absolutely. Please watch it. It's coming out on 6th of September. First 6 episodes are coming, and then perhaps after a month and a half, another 6 episodes are going to drop.
Same. Please watch it. I think you'll love it. And please let us know what you think. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.